Yo. Welcome to WWLeeTV. My name is Siri and I would like to welcome you to what will one day go down as the biggest and greatest podcast that ever existed. Seriously, move over stone cold as we are here for a brand new podcast with the one and only Lee. The one with the Herculean jawline and incredible smile. Lee is once again joined by his friend, the one with the beard that screams manliness, and a voice that could make a Wolverine burr, Ricky from Black White Soul. Today they will be doing a WWE draft pick. Let me hand you over to them right now, flying over London in their flying sky fortress. For your information, they always wear suits and have many lovely ladies surrounding them who insist on feeding them grapes. Here goes. Enjoy.
Yo, and welcome to WWLeeTV, and thank you, Siri, for that wonderful, wonderful intro.
Thank you, Siri, and ladies, keep the grapes to yourself, just while we're recording a podcast.
Yeah. You mingle amongst yourselves over by the window over there. You can see Big Ben.
Just go have a giant game of nude duck goose.
We have to get Siri on again. I think she did a good job there.
She did. Maybe she'd even just host. She should. Can we ask Siri who she thinks?
Do this.
Yeah. Have Siri predictions of wrestling.
Or a stand-in one day. How you doing, dude?
Yes, I am good. I've been doing stuff. I've figured out what LARP is.
Oh, yeah.
I've gone on an adventure.
You had your first experience?
I did. I went into the woods and had an adventure, and that went fantastically. Today I've been wetting myself in laughter because I found a new podcast called D&D is for Nerds.
Ooh.
It's basically an Australian podcast about just a load of people that don't really know how to D&D trying it, and it's just random and amazing. And they've managed to make the pet cat just one of their biggest enemies. It is just a ridiculous thing, and it is fantastic.
Awesome.
What's going on in your life?
Not a great deal. Not a great deal, dude. No LARPing, I know that.
Yeah.
Going camping with you soon.
You are?
Just the two of us. No, we're going down as a group down to Cheddar. That's about it. Looking forward to that. Working my butt off. Watching The Walking Dead. Yeah. Nice, quiet life.
Shout out to all our fans in Cheddar.
Yeah, any people in Cheddar out there that are fans, come find us. We'll get pictures. If you can find us.
Yes.
We're in the middle of the forest.
And if you meet up with us, Lee will buy you a beer.
Brilliant. So, yeah, today we are doing a special.
That's what a lot of my teachers called me.
Oh. Yeah, me too. Today's a special, and we will be doing a very own draft pick.
Yes,
one hasn't happened in real life yet, but we thought we'll do it anyway.
Because it is a massive rumour that there will be another brand split.
Yep.
Because you've got the really creepy, almost incestual thing going on Raw and SmackDown with Stephanie and Shane.
Yeah, what was that all about?
They're just, I don't know, really awkward together.
Yeah.
And, people have, put the clips together and made it, the romance of the summer. It's Vince is in his head probably going, yeah.
Finally getting
great.
The PG version of the storyline he wanted.
Exactly. Ugh. But yes, So we literally have all the wrestlers who are currently on the roster. That's excluding the recent cuts.
Yeah.
And we're literally going to pick one at a time who we want, and then afterwards we'll see what kind of roster we have and if we could actually make a good product out of that.
Yeah. Who's getting Raw and who gets SmackDown? I'll tell you what, we've got a coin here.
We have. That makes sense.
I was going to say, let's do Raw heads, tails, SmackDown, and then flip again for our first pick.
Let's do it for the whole enchilada.
Whole enchilada.
So, if you get it correct, you get... I'm assuming you're going to go for Raw.
Yeah.
Who would pick SmackDown? Let's be honest.
Who would pick it?
So, whoever gets it right gets Raw and the first pick.
Okay, that sounds good. Right, you better at flipping coins than I am.
Probably not. So...
Okay, well, let's give this a go. So, what are you going for, dude? I'll let you pick.
I am going for tails.
Tails.
It's on your crotch.
It's on my crotch, but it's tails.
Your crotch betrayed you.
It did.
Your crotch
Damn you,
favours
crotch.
me. Ricky in charge of Raw with his first draft pick of Kevin Owens.
You know what? I knew he would pick Kevin Owens, but I didn't want to pick him because I'd be a real dick move. And that's the only time I'm not going to be a dick in this. So, okay, right. I am going to pick for my show, SmackDown, which I'm going to make better, Seth Rollins.
Oh, I was 50-50 whether you're going to do that or Dean Ambrose. I was thinking. But my next draft pick is actually going to be the Swiss Superman, Cesaro.
Nice. My next pick is going to be none other than Sammy. Oh yes.
Oh, I did not see Sammy going so early. You've separated the eternal rivals.
Dude, I want to see some Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins matches.
You band-starred. Oh, if that's the case, then I am having who I thought might have actually been your first draft pick, the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
Okay.
So
it's not an easy decision because there are a lot of people in here that I'd love. But
it's trying to think about who the person's probably might pick next, and trying to stop them if there's people you really want.
Doing it because it's a it's a tough one.
Eva Marie is still down there. You could get her before I snap her up.
Mostly because I love him, Ruru.
Oh, Rusev!
Ruru is coming with us over on SmackDown.
Damn it, Rusev. You traitor. Well, I am actually going for the face that runs the place, John Cena. Cena. He'll be back the Monday after Extreme Rules.
My next pick is going to be a guy that doesn't show up very often but does give me a lot of views. Brock Lesnar.
Won't lie, I'm absolutely happy with that.
Yeah,
I don't really care about him. He smells.
He smells. Ricky sniffed him once.
True story. That's I just got my.
Most people going for a handshake. Ricky sniffs people.
It's the best way to get your feel for somebody. Right, come on down, Adrian Neville.
Oh, Adrian Neville.
Because I would probably give you your first name back.
Okay, my next pick is going to be AJ, the phenomenal Styles, because just imagine AJ Styles and Seth Rollins.
Damn it, I know. Okay, because it's gotta happen, I'm gonna have, when I can see the card, which I'm sure must be there somewhere, the New Day!
I'm fine with that. That's cool. You can have them. Enjoy them.
I will. Do you know why? Because all three of those men mean a lot. Big E could be a big contender when this ends. Kofi Kingston is one of your most solid performers that can help up-and-comers.
They are.
Xavier Woods, fantastic talker. Even if he doesn't make it great in the ring, he can be a great manager. Boom.
Done.
In your face. And they can build a goddamn time machine.
They can. They can build a time machine. They need to make sure everyone can see it.
Yeah, they were bad seats.
It was just the front.
Behind that cardboard box. I hope that side is at least decorated.
Okay, my next pick, probably going to be one that you wouldn't think I'd pick next.
Eva Marie.
But I'm going to go for Tyler Breeze.
Ooh, interesting. Especially because you're not a huge NXT guy.
No, I'm not. But if I was in charge of SmackDown, I'd change it up. Because he's a good wrestler. I just don't like his gimmick that much. But I'd look after him.
He is fantastic. Well, going down a similar route, is going to be Tyson Kidd coming over with his buddy Cesaro.
Nice.
Because he more than deserves being up higher on that card.
He does. I am going to pick a diva next. A woman, should I say.
You should. You shouldn't say diva.
Sasha Banks.
The boss.
The boss is coming over. She's coming over to SmackDown.
She had a dream. Right. I'm actually going for someone that is hugely underrated and definitely should be a part of my show. Ziggy Boy.
Zigglypuff.
Golf Ziggler. Golf Ziggler, that's his new gimmick. He comes out, drives down the golf wagon. Which is funny because he has done that character.
Was he?
Yes. I believe when Chavo Guerrero was doing his Kerman White gimmick and drove down in a golf caddy, Ziggler was his caddy before he was Dolph Ziggler.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Talk about starting out.
Yeah, there you go. Even though I love that gimmick, it had the worst theme song, but it was amazingly bad.
Okay. My next pick is going to be Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is coming to SmackDown.
Good.
Oh, yes.
You actually going to make him make sense?
Yep, I'm going to make him make sense and give him a decent story and put a belt on him.
Good.
And actually, I'd make his promos mean something.
Yeah.
Instead of just like this rambling nonsense. I mean, they're really good, don't get me wrong, but something would actually come of them.
Stardust is coming my way.
Would you make him Cody?
Oh, hells to the yes.
That's the first thing you'd do.
He is becoming
He's
Cody.
Becoming Cody. Yeah, I don't blame you. Good choice. Okay. Getting through these quite quick. But I'm going to go and pick a guy that always does the honours, and I've got a lot of respect for this guy because he does the honours and he's still a damn good wrestler. Y2J is coming over.
Ooh.
I think he could help get a lot of my young guys over. Got a lot of great ideas. Jericho's with me. Still a fair few on here.
Well, I am taking the Club.
The Club?
The Club are coming over to mine. I'm definitely going to not have them lose constantly.
No. I'm going to go for a tag team next as well.
Ooh.
Big Cass and Enzo are coming over to SmackDown, and they're going to be entertaining as hell. Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm getting another team. The Social Outcasts.
Dude.
Then I can have Bo Dallas, baby.
Yeah.
Heath Slater and Curtis Axel. It's a good combination. That again, I can split and have very useful people out of
that. My next choice. I'm going to go ahead because she's really hot and I want her with Ruru. Lana. She's hot.
Oh, I thought you were going to go for your bae, Emma.
I know. There's still time.
I thought she's your bae.
She's my bae.
You know, you got the Shining Stars down there after their debut on Raw. You can have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can do.
I could have them,
but I'd really rather chew my own arm off.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of Stone Cold here, drinking on the podcast.
I had a swig of
Disaronno and Coke. Ice.
For the working man.
For the working man.
Maybe woman as well. I don't know what a Cicerano is. Sounds like a wrestling move.
Disaronno.
Apollo Crews, come on down. You're a new boy, you've got potential, I'll make you great.
Okay, we've still got a fair few standouts on here.
I know you're talking about Team Bad.
Yeah. How did you know? Okay. I'm gonna go with Randy Orton.
Ooh.
Bit of a heel thing going on here.
Mr. Shoulder Injury himself.
Chuck him into the mix. Randy Orton. He could help get SmackDown off its feet and bring it back up to once greatness that Paul Heyman had it at. So.
Right, I am actually going to take Roman Reigns, the WWE Champion.
WWE Champ. You got the WWE Champion.
Because I think with proper booking, he can be of use.
Now, I'm thinking I need to chuck in a title into the mix on mine.
Oh, that is a fair point.
And I can't see him on here, which is a bit odd.
Are you looking for a certain mid-level belt?
I'm looking for the IC champion.
He's over here,
Miz.
where I kind of put S's and wrote over again with Z.
With Z's, with Maurice next to it.
Yeah.
So I've got Miz and Maurice.
Yep,
Miz
you get her
and
as well.
Maurice. So, mostly because I've kind of become a bit of a fan of the Miz.
Oh, he has turned around so much.
He kind of, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's just because Maurice is there and he's happier and he's just kind of concentrating more. But he's much better in the ring. And I can't deny it. His promos are often hilarious. So I'm going to go with the Miz, but also get Maurice. I've got Lana and Maurice on my show.
I am going with a part-timer. The one I think can be a huge value. And when used right, can really help elevate things. The Game.
Triple H.
Triple H. He sure as hell is not doing an authority gimmick.
No. No way. I'm going to go for the dead man. The Undertaker.
Good. The man that possibly might be retired.
But he's on my show.
He is.
And if I'm going to use him for one more match, it's going to be on SmackDown against one of my young guys. And they're going to beat him.
Ooh.
At WrestleMania.
Because, yeah, The Undertaker appearing on SmackDown.
Damn it.
Well, come on, Dudley boys, you're going to help these young guys out, and I believe Bubba Ray should have a fantastic singles run.
Bubba Ray. Okay. Okay, right. It's getting harder, I'm not going to lie.
Is that because you're starting to get more women, it's getting harder?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it, ladies. Keep yourself busy over there. Look out the window.
Yeah, that's
what
the
they're
game
there.
of Duck Duck Goose.
That's what they're there for. I am going to take a guy because he deserves to be in a much better position, and I'll put him in a much better position. Woo, woo, woo. Zack Ryder.
His much better position is on SmackDown.
No, I'd put him in a feud with The Miz. I think they could do a good thing.
Well, that went well for him this time. I know, that should have been the programme carrying on, in fairness. It
should have been.
Stupid.
It really should have.
Right. Because you
yummy,
really
yummy
deserve it, lass. Come on, Becky Lynch.
Nice.
The Irish lass kicker.
I'm going to take the WWE Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Ooh.
Because, hell yes.
Well, Paige is going to be on my show.
Oh, Paige.
Oh, Paige.
Oh, Paige. I'm going to take Bay. My Bay. Emma.
Emma. Oh. Natalia.
Cool, we're flying through these women now.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Radio. I am gonna take the Vaudevillains. Because I'd get them going up against Enzo and Cass for a bit. For the championships.
I'm taking the Lucha Dragons. Because again, they both show potential outside of what they've been given.
Okay, we're flying through these now. I'm gonna take Titus O'Neil.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take Titus. I'm gonna hook him up.
Just make sure it doesn't touch Vince.
I think he's underrated. He's a big dude.
He is. Just looks really awkward walking.
He does.
And moving and
up against some other big man on this board currently. I think I'll pick him.
Well, yeah. I am probably going to shock you.
What?
And take Eva
Dude.
Murray.
I'm going to text Andy in a bit and let him know what you just did. You were bad. Are you feeling okay?
I am.
He's got a normal temperature, peeps. Don't worry. What's going on?
Well, they've managed to utilise her on NXT properly. I'm literally going to have her, be Roman Reigns' valet. They are going to get the most heat and be the most over heel in existence.
Jesus, just imagine that. I think the roof would explode. But yeah, I like that. He needs someone on his on his arm. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the big red machine Kane.
Ooh.
Because that way he's on the same show as Taker. And I've got the Brothers of Destruction.
But yeah, just the way you destructed that sentence.
I know. Destruction. I've only had one glass, peeps.
I'm taking the Usos because Roman Reigns needs fodder. They're basically his version of Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury.
Joey Mercury. Oh man. Now, I've never been a huge fan. I've never really been a fan. But he's a good wrestler. I think you could put on some good matches in my show.
Ooh.
Alberto Del Rio is coming to SmackDown.
When you book him right, you can.
When you book him right, he's a damn good wrestler.
Dana Brooke, you're coming to my show. I'm splitting up Emma and Brooke.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take Alicia Fox.
Whoa.
Because she's nuts. And I would use her the same way she was used, was it a year or two ago?
Yeah.
When she was having those breakdowns at the side of the ring. Yeah. Entertaining segments.
I'm going for Nikki Bella. Because she is actually decent in the ring. She is...
better than Brie.
She's underrated, but it's breaking away from that Bella stigma.
Yeah.
And, John Cena probably wants to travel with her.
He does. I'm going to make mine a very tag team themed show. I'm going to get the Ascension. You never know what might happen with these guys.
They're over NXT.
Yeah.
Alright, for your experience, come on Goldust. You're going to help the kids out, give a bit of comedy.
Help the kids out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy because I want to see him in a match with Lesnar because I think that would just be one hell of a brawl.
Ooh.
Sheamus.
You look stupid.
The white and pasty guy is coming over to SmackDown.
Rocksteady himself.
Yep.
Everyone on this table should feel ashamed that they were picked after him.
Yep. I wonder who's going to be left last. It's going to be an interesting one to see who's left last here.
Well, I am going to take Darren Young. Because Darren Young can be great again. Since I made the rules, I'm going to give myself Bob Backlund as his manager. Not an in-ring competitor.
Nice. Okay. It's getting tough, peeps. Not going to lie. It's getting tough. Okay. I may as well do this because I'd like to use one of them in the right way. But I'm gonna bring the Wyatt family over to join Bray because I think Luke Harper is seriously underrated.
I can see that. Well, I'm not his biggest fan in the world, but he does have a certain thing. Baron Corbin. You've probably got some untapped potential.
Come on down.
You might even be able to join Roman Reigns. The same sort of dick.
Oh God, it's getting tough. For comedic value only, R-Truth. R-Truth, yes, is coming to SmackDown. It's a shame that him and Goldust are split up now. Oh,
yeah. Well, I'm taking who could be Goldust's new partner. Because I think that could be some comedy segments there. In David Otunga, because he's still officially on the roster. Yeah. Even though I cannot for the life of me remember the last time he was on TV.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know he's still part of the company until Ricky told me tonight, so... Okay, I guess there's something in this. Maybe, somewhere. But, to be honest, the choices I've got left are a bit slim. Fandango, because when he comes over to England, he can make all the UK fans dance. That's pretty much my only reason why he's coming over.
Because he can make them dance.
He's over in England.
Jack Swagger, because you need a decent jobber.
You need a decent jobber. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. Who do I prefer out of these two? Who do I prefer?
There's actually 5 there.
Yep. I am going to go with a guy that is big.
A guy that is big.
I can't find any reason why I want him, but there's slim pickings right now, peeps. You'll see why. I'm taking Mark Henry.
I'm taking the Shining Stars because they're actually a really good tag team. They just keep giving. There's words in there. Rearrange them to your own delight. Bad gimmicks, but they're actually really good in the ring.
Team Bad, you're coming over to SmackDown.
I'm taking the Big Show.
The Big Show.
A veteran.
It's probably a good thing we'll split them two up.
Yeah.
Henry and Big Show.
Big Show, you're going to be doing the jobbing.
So I guess that leaves me with Summer Rae.
Yes.
That is the final person here on the table. So, okay, that went quite quick. Considering who was left.
Yeah.
So we're just going to spread these out now. No particular order.
Well, I'm putting mine in a very particular order.
Oh, I see.
I'm basically putting them in sort of like my top card, my sort of potentials, that kind of thing going on.
Now, while we're doing this, we were going to watch Raw last night, but we had problems, didn't we?
Yeah, the Sky decided to have a power cut, so it didn't record. Boo.
But we watched the highlights on YouTube. We didn't really miss much by the looks of it. So
No, it was alright. This is a really awkward 3-week turnaround.
Yeah.
So there's only so much they can do, and pretty much most matches are a repeat.
Yeah. So we're laying these out now. It's a tough one here. I was going to try and pair up who I think will work really well together.
So, going off the top of my head, I think we should literally figure out what our first sort of show would be. Out of the people you have, what programs. So, as a quick rundown, like my probably, at the moment, potential main eventers, I have Roman Reigns, Triple H, Cesaro, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, John Cena, Dolph Ziggler with some recovery. So I've got a good sort of like 7 main event champion people. Then I've got a really strong tag division of the Bullet Club, New Day, Social Outcast, Dudley Boys, Usos, the Shining Stars, Lucha Dragons. And then I've got quite a good like mid cards of Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, Big Show to help out the youngsters, Goldust to help out youngsters, David Dutunga, Jack Swagger, Darren Young because you need jobbers. My female division is a bit sparse with Dana Brooke, Nikki Bella, Paige, Natalia, and Eva Marie. So literally, I'm going to say my woman's program is going to be Natalia versus Paige. That's pretty much what I'm going to be getting out of that off the bat.
can see it. I'm laying it out now. I'm seeing some of the names come together. Some it should be a bit of a shot in the dark, but I'm just going to lay the bottom ones out, and I'll think about them later. But starting from the top on mine, obviously we've got the Wyatt family. I'm not too sure how I'd put them up against just yet, but I definitely will have at the top of my card Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. I've got Rusev and Lana. If I was going to use them, I'd probably have Rusev going for the IC up against The Miz. I think him and The Miz could probably put on quite a good show. Plus Lana and Maurice.
So you're having who's going to go face?
I would have Rusev face because I think Miz is better heel.
Yeah.
And I think Maurice and Lana can just kind of go at it in the background.
You get the
match,
cat fight.
The cat fight may become of that. I think Chris Jericho and Sami Zayn can put on a damn good program.
2 Canadians.
2 to 3 month show. Various match types. I think they could definitely put on one good program. Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Alongside the Vaudevillains in a feud.
Good standard.
Brock Lesnar and Sheamus. I think those two would just have a fight. Randy Orton and The Undertaker is something I'd really like to see, because I don't think we've actually seen that.
We have.
We have, but not in my
Oh
time.
God, yeah, not for over a
not
decade.
in my time. I took a long break, so. Obviously we've got Sasha Banks. I'd really like her to get into it with Charlotte, if I can spot her on the table here. She's somewhere. I've lost her in the mix, but
she's up here with Emma.
Oh, she's up there with Emma. So I'd have her like Charlotte, Emma, and Sasha Banks going at it at some point. I'd have to have a think about who I'd start out on that one. We've got Zack Ryder in the mix as well. I'd pretty much put him against The Miz at some point, or Rusev, depending on who I made champ. I've got Del Rio. I don't like him much, but he's a good wrestler. He's solid. It's a tough one who I'd put him up against just yet, but he's in the mix. I've got R-Truth for comedic value. I've got Fandango for comedic value. I've got the Ascension. I'm not too sure what I'll do with them yet. Titus is he's a big man. He's what Vince would like. He could probably creep up towards the top of the card at some point. Mark Henry, just for, his size. Squash matches.
Yeah.
Summer Rae, T-Bad and Alicia Fox. So, it's not a bad card.
No.
It's not a bad card at all. I could definitely work with it. So.
Yeah. So what I'm probably going to do, I am going to make Roman Reigns heel. And... Oh, who else is on the floor over here? Blank bit of paper. Good. And Roman Reigns is being joined by the family, of course, the Usos.
The Usos, yeah.
The Usos. And they're going to have their new valet of Eva Marie. Just like they're a proper heel faction. So Reigns is actually going to keep his WWE title for now, and he is going to sit at the top of my card. Triple H is going to make Evolution again. But Triple H is going to be in the Ric Flair role, and he is going to have Dolph Ziggler, Apollo Crews, and Cody Rhodes. So they are going to be the new Evolution, with Triple H sort of influence them. They're all going to be a heel group again. So they got two big heel factions.
It's pretty good.
Cesaro is going to be a huge big baby face. And of course, we've got John Cena, the forever baby face.
Yeah.
And we've got Dean Ambrose, all these guys to go against these two big factions, switching it up. And then sort of, at almost, I would actually keep off of him for a bit, going up to the top of the card with Kevin Owens. He would be feuding with the likes of Neville for probably the US title he'd have a massive run with. And he would get in a big program with the Big Show and go over clean, really cementing himself. I've got the New Day are going to have a fantastic comedy program with the Social Outcasts. As I say, Paige and Natalya are going for it. And I've got enough of a tag division to switch that up later on. So I think with the people I've got, I could actually put on a good Raw. I think I could get a good year of storylines without it getting too repetitive out of the people I have.
Yeah. That sounds good.
But, thinking more than a year, then it gets a bit tight.
Yeah.
So, I know, like, if they actually did almost a yearly draft pick, a brand split could kind of work. Because they used to do sort of like the lottery thing where they'd randomly get drafted like 10 people, but I think they'd need something a little bit more substantial than just 10 switching around.
Yeah.
So unless it's like 10 each. So, yeah, I think... I don't think I would actually mind a brand split happening, because A, that means SmackDown would actually be relevant.
Yeah.
So that's not just a wasted 2 hours. It forces them to have to give other people a chance, because they haven't got the full depth of the roster, so they can't just rely on the same people over and over again.
Yeah.
Also, it would probably help out their touring schedule a bit, since you've got a split roster, they're not travelling everywhere every night. So it could help these massive injuries we've had lately if they're doing a sort of slightly less of a schedule.
Yeah. It could work.
Yeah.
Especially with these people coming back from injury. Well, that's good. There's definitely some a lot of options in my lot. You know, I've got the Wyatts. You know, I've got Lesnar in the mix. There's a lot there. You know, Seth Rollins and AJ on the card. You know, you can have Sami Zayn and AJ. You've got Seth Rollins and Jericho. You got a lot here. I think SmackDown could be a more entertaining show with these people in the mix. The question is, you have the championship. Do we bring back the World Heavyweight? And you have the WWE.
That is a tough question.
Because we could do a coin toss if we were to split and see who gets which
Yeah.
title if you wanted to.
It's hard, because they
mix
did, when
things up.
they first had the brand split, they did actually have a champion that could travel between shows.
Yeah.
But I suppose also it is harder doing sort of a sort of program without your champ.
Without your champ, yeah, it is. That would be my issue looking at this card.
Because if you want to do it fairly, you'd have to have like the champ have like a contender from one show 1 month, then maybe the other show the other month.
Yeah.
But then there's literally like month-long programs that can't have any room for more depth.
Well, my programs are at the minute, for title-wise, I've got the Women's Championship, the mid-card IC title, and nothing else. So,
well, in fairness, I've got the tag title and the US title, and then the only extra thing I have is the
WWE
champion. Yeah. So I think you'd have to have your own champion.
So, let's split the belt. Do we want to decide by coin toss who gets WWE and who gets World Heavyweight, or do we just...
I'd say you just have your own heavyweight champ.
Our own heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting the belt on Seth Rollins.
Ooh.
I'm putting the belt on Seth Rollins. He is the man, my top man on the card. He is the guy that's got the belt, and his first feud would be AJ Styles. That would be my opening pay-per-view match and feud. And then we can trickle down the card from that point onwards.
Now, with pay-per-views, I don't think the Raw pay-per-views and the SmackDown pay-per-views worked when they did them.
No.
So when we do pay-per-views, I think we'll have to split.
Yeah.
But then also, I feel with that we can mix people up on the actual pay-per-views themselves, because you can't fit all your programs on a pay-per-view if you're only doing like half of one.
No.
So you can actually let a feud properly breathe for like 2 months before it then comes into its final stage. Get a bit more storytelling.
No, that sounds good. Yeah, otherwise the pay-per-view is going to be slim pickings.
Yeah.
But no, dude, that was good.
No, yeah. So actually, a lot of people worry about the depth of the roster. I think it's actually doable having a brand split.
Yeah. And all these up and comers.
Yeah, there's enough
add to our card as
There's
well.
enough new guys. If they use old guys in the proper way,
Yeah.
they could have such a stronger roster than they do now if they just put that little bit more effort in.
Yeah, definitely.
So let us know your thoughts and opinions on a brand split. Are you for it? Against it? How do you want them to do it? If you want them to change anything? Did you actually watch it back when there was a brand split?
And if you have no ideas of what you would do with the people we've got on each of our shows, then let us know in the comments. It's good fun doing this.
Yes, it was.
I like these specials. I have to think of another one to do.
Yep, don't worry, I have plans.
You've got plans.
I have plans on plans.
Ooh, he's got plans on plans. I like it.
And it involves those girls over there doing Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah, bring the grapes, please.
Yep,
I
think it is grape time, so if you would do the honours, my friend.
Well, it was good to have you all on here.
Yes.
Yes.
All of us.
All of us. No, thank you for listening. Leave your thoughts and comments in the section below. You can tweet me at WWLeeTV. Ricky at Black White Soul EOD.
Yes, I believe it is EOD on Twitter.
And
Instagram. I think Facebook is actually just Black White Soul, and so is my YouTube. It's just Black White Soul.
Nice. Right, dude, it was good to speak to you, and we shall see you all soon, peeps. Ciao for now.
TTFN.